Wow, look at that 65-degree temperature this morning. Well, normally Dawn would not be up at 7 on a Saturday morning, but we're taking a drive with about 20 other Teslas from Wake Forest via back roads over to Rocky Mount this morning for lunch at Rocky Mount Mills. So we're meeting at the coffee shop in Wake Forest, and then we're driving, and then we're having lunch.
That's right.
So, you know, Don likes to do the tires and the black around the car, the
Yep.
plastic along the bottom when she's fully dry the next morning.
Yeah, that stuff works, goes on easier when it's dry. It doesn't, the water drops make runs across it. But once it's dry, it doesn't do runs. But when it's wet, the water drops that, you know, she really just drips out of every little place.
Yep.
And it always makes water drops. And so I like to do it the next morning.
Well, I appreciate you being out here putting on the final touches while I get things ready to go inside.
Oh, I want my girl looking good.
Yeah.
Both of them looking really pretty.
Well, I'll work on that too, Donnie. It's time to load them on up. We're on time this morning. Yay! It's going on 8:30. It's about an hour to the coffee shop. They've enabled 30 minutes for gathering, so we're good. We are golden. So we're a few miles into our trip, but it was approximately an hour to get up there, and we're making good progress here. I was just checking on a bridge closure in downtown Raleigh to make sure that wasn't going to impact us. So once we get to the other side of Raleigh and then up to Wake Forest, then you know, we'll be headed out this way to Rocky Mount with the rest of the group. We're coming into downtown Raleigh this morning. Haven't seen that picture in the morning in quite some time. You can see our building is still under construction. It's a little hazy up there today. So what I was looking up traffic-wise on the north side of town here was the Peace Street Bridge being closed for 90 days going to affect our egress through town, and the answer I came up with was no. It affects people coming from the west, which is to my left, getting onto and off of Capitol Boulevard, but does not affect people just going straight through town. So hopefully I interpreted what I read correctly. Seems so. Traffic is moving. The Peace Street Bridge is this one right in front of us, and the ramp on the eastbound side is complete, but the ramp on the westbound side needs work. Don was mentioning this Mustang here a minute ago. It was stopped next to us in downtown Raleigh and accelerated through a traffic light. What did you say, Nani?
It says it was really loud.
Loud. I said, welcome to my world as I drive in the Raleigh traffic every day.
And I said, well, it didn't sound powerful. It sounded like it had gas. And then I realized, literally, it has gas.
Yeah. It's not sounding loud right this minute, but when it started it from the stoplight in downtown Raleigh in our ear, we didn't appreciate it too much.
Yeah, well, honestly, it's like it has a hole in the muffler or something. It's not that deep throaty Mustang sound that you expect. It's more of like I got exhaust problems, literally.
I have to say, I don't know, Donnie, that I've ever been into downtown Wake Forest before. Certainly gone past the fringes of it, but shop. I see a couple Teslas now. That's probably Kendall's Model 3, the silver one, if I had to guess. Two red Model 3s, a black Model 3. Oh, it's Kyle, it's Kyle, it's Kyle. Low and high performance wheels. We've got a good crowd here this morning. This is great. We have definitely brightened up their morning here at the coffee shop. So you making friends, Johnny? Who's our friend this morning? Theodore? Aww. Hi, sweet pup. Hi. The meeting of the drivers before we get in the cars and head for the mill. I kind of figured I might be losing Johnny in the car with Kyle, but you know, with birthday coming up Tuesday, I think that would be a nice guy bonding thing. So
we're gonna go have some fun.
Okay, thank you, Kyle. You're the best, buddy. You know, we're not traveling very far today, and it will absolutely be okay if we don't all stay together. But we are going to try to follow each other out of here, and we're lining up in the parking lot or out on the street or somewhere. Don went to get Ruby, and when he gets back, I'll hop in. There's Don and Ruby. Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, pretty girl.
You can guess where Johnny is.
Yeah, I saw him and Kyle walking up the street.
He's happy. Shh. There's Kyle and Johnny.
To see her in the sun.
Hi.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is fun. This is a good day. Good day. Yeah, I'm liking it. So we're supposed to have about 20 cars today. I didn't actually count. Maybe when we get over to the mill, I'll do a count. All right, we're going through a roundabout here. Can't video trying autopilot through it, but...
Nope.
Donnie, can you... Oh, was that autopilot?
That was
Seeing
autopilot.
what she would do? I was like, Donnie, you're running up on the cement over there. Yeah. So this is our drive this morning, approximately 36 miles, 37 minutes over to Rocky Mount. Really hard getting any footage on the way over to Rocky Mount. I want to whine. There's so much sun coming in the front windshield that the contrast is just like not as good as I want it to be. We are currently in Bunn, not to be confused with Dunn, which is on the other side of Raleigh and down south of Fuquay. Yeah, North Carolina's got a Bunn and a Dunn. Well, I wasn't fast enough, but we just passed the Volmer farm, who is done with berry season picking and hasn't gotten started yet for autumn pumpkin picking and stuff. These look like old mill houses here. I'll have to research Rocky Mount a little bit more when I get home. Some of them are even duplexes. Well, this building here on the left is the Rocky Mount Mills powerhouse. I wonder what all you can see here. This building on the right, tapped 1918, is where we ate the last time we were here.
It's fine.
So we're here. Some of the cars are up there. Some of the cars are down here. The plan is eventually to go in and eat. It's pretty hot out here this morning. Hi, it's nice to see you again. So we're inside part of the dam infrastructure, hydroelectric equipment back there. I got a couple pictures, told everybody to go look at the Lockhart video if they didn't see it already, because there's lots of questions about how hydroelectric power works now, and I think they'd find that really interesting. And Johnny has Theodore. Theo? Theo.
Smells like Theo.
Okay. Oh, I know you're happy about that. Aw. So we're upstairs in the powerhouse building now. You can look out the glass window here and see the water flowing. It's a nice view. I wish I could stick the 360 camera out the window. You can see there's some more equipment down there. I wonder if the water is always so high at that bridge. So as I heard Don describing to someone, this is probably really the mill part, whereas all of the power part is in this direction. So what is this place?
Tarboro Brewing Company, and this is the west campus of it, but Tarboro is the next town down.
Okay, Tarboro Brewing Company.
So they call it TBC West.
TBC West is where we're having lunch. Oh, air conditioning. CTBC. CBT. Well, we have, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16 folks in here. 20, 24, 28. I think we have 28 total. Okay, 29. This table has 5 people, including me again. So what kind of tacos are they?
Not tacos. Chicken, bacon, corn quesadilla.
Say that fast 3 times, Donnie.
No.
I have sweet and spicy shrimp tacos. And Johnny got short rib nachos. That looks pretty yummy, buddy. We have new coffee mugs. Woohoo! And it's red and black. I really like it. So we're headed back to the mill, and this gentleman up here in the light colored blue shirt, he's gonna give us a little history.
Think you own a cat? Is believed to be the second oldest operating mill in North Carolina in its time. The first was over in the Charlotte area. Okay. So behind this is where you see the actual mill. So this was rebuilt a couple of times after it was burned down during the Civil War, and then 4 years later was burned down by an employee.
Of course. Them employees every time.
Right. So it was rebuilt back. So everything you're seeing is basically 1876 time frame. Okay. So the original 2 homes that the Battle family had here was the Battle House here.
Okay.
And after the Battle family, and this is where we office and do all of our administration here. We operate at that. The other is Koi Pond, which is at the very end, which is a brewery. So everything else has kind of been built in that time frame after that. But those were the 2 original. So obviously Tar River is behind us. So the mill was operating here. Obviously having the water, Tar River behind. So we have a dam in the back, and it flows through. The powerhouse is our event space now. Okay. And then left of that, we have commercial space. So we have a couple of tenants, the Rocky Mountain Telegram newspaper, and insurance agency. So lots of commercial space that we've turned that into. The right side is apartments. We have 67 loft apartments that we lease out to folks. So we are currently on about 24 acres of land that we are utilizing. We have a little over 100. When I say we, it's Capital Broadcasting is the owner.
Okay.
Owners, WRL, you got it. Durham Bulls, that whole downtown Durham project was our company that did that. So they took the same mill concept there in Durham, they actually installed a river water because they like the idea of having a water. So when this opportunity came along, which was probably it was back in 2012-ish or so when the actual land was purchased. This area sat empty for about 25 years. Dilapidated, all the homes were worn down, huge fence, barbed wire that encased this area. So it was kept up nicely, but it wasn't running. So when Capful came in and started making improvements, the idea was to have a brewery on the East Coast because there was not really a presence at the time. So this started about 4 years ago. Koi Pond was the first. So Koi Pond came into existence. There's 5 breweries currently, Koi Pond, TBC, where you guys were at. We've got 3 here, which is BDD, Hotfly, and on the back is Rocky Mountain Spaceway. So these guys have an opportunity to kind of craft their beers and make their presence. So they distribute to whomever they desire. They also have bar fronts here that they work out of as well. So the arrangement is they lease the space from us. We purchase all the equipment, which is very costly equipment. So it gives, I like to say, the little guy an opportunity to have an opportunity where they wouldn't have because of the cost. So these guys have definitely started making names for themselves. BDD is 2 years old. Hotfly is a little older than that, and then Rocky Mountain's the newest one. They've been around about a year or so, a little over a year now. And then Bottle Shop behind us that offers wines, different bottles. They have another 15 or so on tap from different areas. And then Tap 1918 full service bar, restaurant as well. Different cuisines that have a wide variety of menu items from burgers to bone marrow dishes, southern type dishes. And then Tipsy Tomato is the other piece of the place. So we'll walk into the event space and we can keep talking, and that's really the quick overview. And then the tiny home is the project I have been overseeing. So we have 20 tiny homes that we added that operate just like a hotel on a nightly basis. So you can come in for one night and stay.
Wow.
We often have music and things going on to encourage people to stay, have dinner, have a beer, and then they can just walk right over and enjoy their night there.
Where's the car charger?
We know Capitol is big.
Well, you know, WRAL in Raleigh's got chargers.
Because the place is there.
I mean, obviously for Tesla, we've got the supercharger. Yeah, but how about for Bolt and other drivers, like destination charger? You know, you figure people might be on the ground here 3 hours if they stop to eat and have a drink. Be worth plugging in for.
But this would be like a great place.
So this is our event space, so anywhere from weddings, corporate events, to family reunions, we can handle. So we have 2 seating areas. We have full dining room kitchen, or not to say dining room kitchen, but full prep area kitchen, so for caterers to come in. They can cater all of your events as well, depending on the setup that you have. We can walk a little further up. So at one point,
I agree.
all of these windows were bricked up and they were all painted white, so they were all sandblasted and all had to be unbricked.
Oh, wow.
They did that to keep the dust down from the light coming in from the mills when they were spinning their threads.
Yeah, all that lint.
So what you'll see here, these are the apartments, and there is some more commercial space over on this side, and we'll walk out to the main area. Okay, we'll look at more of the apartments.
Really nice.
They've got the yeah. All this is original flooring, all the beams.
It's beautiful.
It amazes me how they got these big beams in. Yeah. We've got a full bar as well. We'll have a bar here, and depending on the size of yours, we have other bars as well, so we can cater.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is a public space. We also can have events over the overlook area. We'll walk over toward the windows. That's where we'll see the river. But we cut the middle of the floor out to open up the space so you can get an idea how they did their pouring and the heat they brought in to construct this. And always so we're still developing this area out here. Obviously, there's some work to be done to make it look a lot prettier than what it is. This is about 7-acre island here. It does flood, so we're limited on what we can do out there, but we are going to be putting some trails, and there's some beachfront, so we'll be opening that up. That'll be part of our project in the next year or so. But as you can see, the river, the dam, and then on the other side is Battle Park, so there's trails and things that people can take advantage of. We've got an outfitter that's coming in as well that will be able to do kayak tours.
Oh, okay. That would be nice.
Now, they're not operating. They will be. So after about probably 7 or 8 months ago, they stopped working. But yes, we want to start utilizing them. So we've got a project underway to do that.
So no electricity right now, but you hope to bring it back?
Yep.
So would the generators be owned by the local power company or owned by y'all, and will they feed back into the grid as well?
They'll feed back in our operation here.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we know some guy can help you with that.
Yeah, yep. Yes.
So we've got a local radio station here, a Christian radio station that offices out of here. Again, we've got quite a bit of more commercial space. I've got an apartment if you guys want to show. I don't know how much your time.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. How many apartments did you say there were again?
67 total.
67. And he was saying that this is a Christian radio station, Life 103.1 over here in the glassed-in section.
I don't like being on the edge of bridges.
So this is a 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom?
Room out the door.
Oh, it's no.
2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah, here you go, Kendall. Yeah. We have found a place for Kendall.
Oh wow.
This is one of our bigger ones, the corner ones, the nicer ones, but
Wow.
it overlooks the raceway here to the island that I had mentioned. So that's some nice high ceilings that opens it up. It's really cool.
So is it heated off and cooled off the building, or is it individual?
Individual.
You noticing them high ceilings, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking money these windows down. It's bigger.
Big electricity bill for this.
But it's a beautiful view.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, this is where we'll be cleaning up a lot of the drawn stuff on the island.
Sure, yeah, I can see.
Oh wow, you can see the water from this window. Right down below there.
Yeah, that's the raceway that comes off the dam back up.
Sure.
This is where the actual outfitters will put in the kayak and out there and build out, but make it convenient.
Yeah, how much would a 2-bedroom like this run for about?
This one, around 1,600, somewhere in that area. Yeah. We have 1-bedroom, we have 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom.
I guess I should go look at the bedroom, huh? You guys want to see the bedroom? Are these the bedrooms? Yeah. Huh? Wow. This one has its own bathroom too. Nice, very nice. Love the floor. The floor is amazing. Real old wood. I love it. The floor is just... I guess this closet in the hallway is the washer dryer area. And we saw this was a bathroom. And here's the second bedroom. Wow, this one has, you know, more closet space, and gotta walk across the hall to the bathroom, but that's all right. There must be air under that fan there.
So this is more commercial space that we're building out. We've got a couple of possibilities of tenants.
Oh, look at those windows.
As well.
Look at the windows. That's awesome.
Yeah, but imagine heating and cooling that.
I understand.
Get a really efficient one.
I could be really creative with that bright window view.
We also have 16 smaller offices, so some a one-man operation.
Oh, wow.
Space. There's options above and below as well.
This wasn't done last long.
So I believe he was saying before that they left this open area here so that you could see the old flooring and appreciate it.
These are all just like this. These are all offices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody actually thought about what they were doing when they cut the floor curve. That gave it so much more character than just a rectangle.
Right. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
You been in here before?
They have done this kind of project.
Oh, sure. Well, downtown Durham, they took some of the old buildings and converted it into apartments and such. But I think they've done a particularly nice job. So this is obviously not all leased out yet, but there are some small one-person operations or small group operations and even room for a larger space. And as nice as it is, I'm sure they will get it all rented out soon.
That's the Ruby parking spot.
Yeah, we're envious of the Porsche over here. We think this is the primo parking area. All it's missing is a carport cover to keep for potential hail and you know, sunshade. This is not a bad walk, but if they wanted to add a couple of electric golf carts for touring the property, I would think give that a big thumbs up.
The idea here was we were going to put a hotel in the area. Numbers really didn't make sense. The opportunity wasn't what we wanted, so this gives people a chance to stay. So we've got these homes. So they're unique as opposed to staying in a hotel. You know, anybody can rent a hotel room. How many people can really rent a tiny home? So we kind of pride ourselves on saying we're the largest tiny home hotel in the world.
Wow.
We are. No one is. Yep.
In Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, baby.
Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Yeah. So no one is doing this concept. You've got some vacation rentals that are smaller that have a couple, but nothing like we're operating. So so we've gotten a lot of excitement, and we're starting to see a lot of people wanting to copycat now and take our idea, which is great. You know. So we've got availability to do more. All this land here goes back, so depending on how successful we are, we can continue this. So we're just seeing how it goes. Yeah. And again, we own these homes here as well, so we've got a little over 50 homes on the acres that we have that we rent out to local residents on a yearly basis.
Okay, so these are traditional rental property here. These are more like hotel short stay.
These are the rental houses.
We do, yeah. So we're on the Expedias, the hotel.com, things of that nature. So just traditional hotel.
So what would they search on?
So you could go to riverandtwine.com.
Riverandtwine.com.
Find all the information. Each home is different in design. They're anywhere from 188 to 225 square feet. We had 20 total, as I mentioned. 15 were built in Columbus, Ohio, and were brought in. And then the other 5 were actually out of Chapel Hill. So we have some local presence as well.
Well, I guess if you were thinking about building one, you could come spend a night in a couple, try it out and see what layout you like, and
that's it.
Yeah.
Also, Raleigh, I read in, maybe it was even on WRL, they were talking about low-cost homes instead of the traditional apartment complexes for subsidized.
I think they're doing that downtown Durham.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew I saw
Durham.
something, and it was based on this tiny home, kind of or the smaller individual size versus the traditional, 2 or 3 bedroom type situation. So I'm all for it. If I got enough room for a refrigerator with my beer and my 80-inch, I'm good.
Veto. You wouldn't have room for me, though. Your most important asset.
Twine is how we branded ourselves. So being on the river, obviously in the cotton mill, so with the twine, all of the homes are named after a North Carolina river, so they all individually have a name.
Okay. The Neuse, the Albemarle, the Calabash, the Trent, the Rocky River. Okay.
For the Albemarle.
That's pretty interesting. Good naming convention.
The first one we're going to go to 2 is the Pungo.
The Pungo. Don says the TV in this one needs an upgrade, but other than that, he's ready to move in. He's right underneath the air unit. He said all of these homes have a loft. And what other statistic did you say they all have? For?
So all the seating area downstairs have fold-out sleeping arrangements. So you can get up to 4 people, depending on the size of your people.
Okay.
Our stays are primarily Friday and Saturday right now, so 2-night stay, it works out great.
Do you allow pets at all?
We don't.
Okay.
Currently, we do not.
Well, if you ever allow dogs.
Yeah.
You'll come and check it out, huh?
We'll be your first customers when dogs.
That's a queen-size bed.
Well, it's still a nice bed.
Yeah, the bed's really comfy, actually. The challenge is getting up there, and once you're up there, but, you know.
Well, I guess I'll just sit here for now.
Yeah. So we'll go take a look at another one. So this
I want to peek back here. I didn't get to peek back here. So ironing board, closet, mirror, toiletries probably, shower, toilet, a little shelf for towels, microwave, the all-important coffee maker. You know, as long as we've got a coffee maker, we're good. More storage here under the stairs. It's nice. It's like some of the ones I've seen online.
Oh, this is a fold-out bed too.
It is. He says you can get up to 4 people comfortably, depending on how many people you have. All of the downstairs furniture, he said, in these units has a fold-out couch.
Outdoor outlet to plug the car in.
Yep. So they are on wheels, so they could be easily moved. I think he said this one, the Cashy, is built in Chapel Hill. The homes here came from 2 different places.
Oh, yeah. This is Meteor.
Kyle, this one actually has a sink in the bathroom.
Oh.
Loft.
This one's supposed to be 4/4. This one, it's like 2/20.
Fold-out couch.
50, yeah. It's the
Yeah, this one's like got some serious, like I can turn around good here.
Yeah, this one actually has possibility.
Well, Donnie, I'm thinking you could just mount a larger TV there, or you could mount it here and put your recliner, you know, you could mount it above your head on that wall and put your recliner right here and just be, you know.
impressive.
Or even on that wall.
You're looking too happy. You scared me, Donnie, you scared me.
I just realized I'll tow one of these behind Ruby.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
Right across the country.
Yep, yep.
Not really.
Not really, no.
Huh?
But hey, at least you got
Got the tow pack.
At least you guys.
Yep, so we have the tow package.
And actually, this bathroom is actually workable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is actually.
Shower, shelves,
This one's
a
actually.
sink with a mirror. Don can turn around the toilet.
It's actually elongated bowl. You can actually. Yeah.
Sliding door for privacy.
Weekend 149.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Yeah. So very comfortable for a hotel
Oh
stay.
yeah, absolutely. Probably got one more.
Oh yeah. So how much a night?
Anywhere from 129 to 149.
Okay. And a lot of privacy? Yeah.
The nice thing is, with groups, we have these in pods of like 6, 6, 4, and 4. So
Uh-huh.
you get a couple of people together, you know, you've got your little...
Right, you could bring several family groups and kind of have your own little... Yeah. Well, we're really impressed and appreciate you showing them to us.
I'll show you the alligator, and then...
See, this one has a little bit different family from the
Alligator. It's the gator.
So this one... So we are in the tiny home. What's this one called?
This is the alligator.
The alligator. It has a loft upstairs with a queen-size bed. You can see the TV. Behind Kendall is the kitchen with the sink. Microwave. The all-important coffee pot.
Yeah, got Wi-Fi.
All of these have fold-out couches, fold-out beds underneath the downstairs furniture, so you can fit up to 4 people. The air conditioner, the cooling is awesome. So go to riverandtwine.com. They rent these nightly. And the bathroom is back here on the right, so it's way cool. I like it. I like it. I'd love to spend the night here instead of a hotel.
You have the opportunity.
Well, I hate to see it, but it's the end of our trip for today. There'll be others, though. There'll be others. It was really great to see you. Kendall's from the area.
So hopefully this car will hold.
So this is the Tar River Falls Bridge, Nash County. This bridge was built in 1937. Navigating to home says we'll arrive with 25% charge, so we do not need to stop at the Rocky Mount Supercharger today. Did you get Ruby all situated?
Yep, I got her set back to 80% charge. I set the charger to 24 amps because that's normally 24 or 30 amps. I got our coffee cups.
You got a beer for while you watch the Tour de France and take a nap?
That's right.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
I'm all set. I got my charger case. Everything's good.
It's cool enough here in the shade today that Gray is lounging in her bed. You know, when it's been hot, sometimes she's had to vacate it. She seems pretty happy there right now. Good girl.